Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson with A Course in Miracles. We're on lesson 114 today and it's another review. So yes, welcome and let's get going. So remember, with these reviews we're having to do 5 minutes of a practice on a morning just after we wake, and then 5 minutes on an evening just before we go to sleep. So fit it in sometimes within the hour on the morning and when in the hour within the evening if you can. And that requires you to basically read through the 2 lessons in the comments, allow that information to sink into your mind, and then wait for your mind to sort of utilize those lessons and bring about peace and joy and all those good things. And then throughout the day we're asked to repeat the first lesson on the hour and then the second lesson halfway into the hour, so 30 minutes in and then on the hour. So that's what we're doing with the practices, and I'll just go through what the lessons are today. So our first lesson is 97, and it is I am Spirit. I am the daughter, or you can say son, of God. Nobody can contain my spirit, nor impose on me a limitation God created not. So just take the time to really absorb these lessons, because they're quite short and succinct, but quite deep. So I am spirit. That's what it's saying to us today. I am spirit. You're not a body. You're the spirit, the essence, the aliveness within the body. I am the daughter of God, the daughter of love, creation, source. You are a part of it. You're not a single. When we say daughter, I guess we think of a body, a female body, whereas really with the essence of that, what the mind has created. Nobody can contain my spirit, nor impose on me a limitation God created not. So nothing is, in terms of how we look at life through the ego eyes, it's always about limitation, it's about good and bad, it's all about opposites, separation, suffering, whereas this is saying when you're spirit, you know your true self, you know that none of that is real, it's an illusion, and that the essence of you can go way beyond the limitations that you've imposed in a body, with sickness, with illness, with restrictions, with whatever it is. That does not exist in the world of spirit, in the world of creation, because creation is an all-encompassing energy, source, whatever these are just words. And when I use a word, I guess energy can be taken in different forms, in different ways, by different people, but I'm trying to use words in order to explain how it feels for me, when I really tap into that source that is so, I keep saying it's so, I can't explain it in words. It's something you just embody, and not with a body, so there's another word that kind of, you embody in a way that, like if you look up at the sky, right, and you see the vastness of the sky, that expansion, and you feel a part of it, that is what I'm talking about. That's spirit. That is like this awe feeling, this grandness, this power that is within you, because when you feel that connection with something greater than yourself, this physical matter form, something really does just shift in your world in just beautiful ways. So when you're saying today, I am spirit, think of that source energy, that power that is not, it has no limits. Nothing can limit you with that. So our second lesson for today is 98, and it is, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. What can my function be but to accept the word of God, who has created me for what I am and will forever be? So I'll just read it again, because I just think it's like, just to get it all into the mind. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Now you can change God's to love's plan for salvation. which to me makes sense in my mind, because we are a vessel for extending love. That's what this body is for. It's a vessel of communication to extend love. And that's all we are. That's all the Creator has brought us into being to be. So what can my function be but to accept the Word of God? Now, the Word of God is going to come in different ways to our mind, but we know, because it feels light, it feels joyous, it feels loving, it's at peace. So the Word of God, when you tap into that and then action your life through that, you know, you're working with creation, you're working with the beautiful divine. So what can my function be but to accept the Word of God, who has created me for what I am and will forever be? So you will always be a source of love, a source of expansion, a source of beauty, peace, joy, just going about this world, you know, without time, without limits, without all of these things. Now, think of yourself almost like a butterfly, you know, with a caterpillar in this body. And when we get into spirit, we get our wings and we start to fly, and we start to really launch into who we are. You know, because when you look at a bird, you see it free, just floating and gliding with the sky, with the air that we can't see, but you can see it when you see a bird. It's like when you're in nature, you're connecting to the divine, because nature is just going with what it is. It is just doing what it does. It's going about its day. A little bee will be buzzing on the flowers, doing what it does, just as creation has allowed it to be, you know? And like, gosh, it fills your heart and soul with so much love just to be and witness that, like how wonderful and amazing this world is. And I think we're at a bit of a crisis at the moment because we've lost that connection with our divine earth. You know, we're destroying it at such a degree, and it's like we're losing that spiritual connection which comes from nature. That's why nature to me is like my church. You know, I'll go in amongst some huge trees and it's like walking into a temple. It is just so spectacular and so awe-inspiring, and I never, ever get tired of being there. Never. And I've been walking out into nature for years and years, ever since I was a little girl, you know. So yeah, if you want to feel at peace, I always just recommend to go into nature and feel it there. So 2 wonderful lessons yet again, you know. I am spirit, that's the first one to remember on the hour, and then I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation on the half hour. So accepting that you're here to extend love, you're a vessel of communication to extend love. Feel it within, and then you can bring that out to the world. It's like just rotate that wonderful energy that you are. So I send you so much love. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope the sun is shining where you are. And if not, allow the sun to shine within and bring you that brightness. Okay, see you soon for the next review lesson. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye.